take just a minute. For those of you that may have never have been here before or don't know me, I'm Jeska-Patrick. Most everybody should know me. I've known most everybody here. But that beautiful young lady that just sang is our daughter. My wife is running the sound system, and my mother are all part of our ministry. We have another daughter that ministers with us. Unfortunately, she had to work this week. But I have been tutored by one of the best. Pastor Emma took me under her wing and said, look, you're either going to do this or you're not. You need to make a choice. I was called to preach when I was 8 years old. By probably 12 or 13, and Margaret can probably remember some of this stuff, but by the time I was 12 or 13, I was on a full-fledged run. It wasn't until, I don't remember how many years now, 4, 5, 6 years, that I finally said, okay, God, enough is enough. And that was in a prison cell. And I was not there ministering, that's for sure. But I had run from God for so long and said that I didn't want to hear it. I ran with every kind of evil you could think of. I've done every kind of thing you could think of. There's nothing that somebody can tell me they're going to do that's going to surprise me. But God actually put me on my knees in that cell. Said, that's it, you're not running no more. You're either going to turn your life around and serve me, or I'm taking your life. I couldn't get up. I couldn't move. I couldn't do nothing. I had to make a decision right then and there. When God gets a hold of you, and it's time for God to get it, God is ready to get a hold of you, there's no escaping the calling of the Lord. You can run as long as you want to run. But when it's time for you to get down to business with God, He's going to knock you down. He can put you at a dead stop whether you realize it or not. He gave us free will. He gave us the choice. But that choice is heaven or hell.
Amen.
And believe me, I was opening up the hell's gates just as quick as I could get there. When you run from God, He don't run away from you. We discussed this the other night. God don't leave you. God don't leave your side. Whether you're running or not. Brother Dave and I were talking today, some of the different things in our lives. You know, the past is gone. The past is over. It's forgotten. We can't change our past. But there is so many things that we've done in our lifetime that we should have been dead, locked up for the rest of our lives, crippled, but God kept His hand of protection on us. Because He knew that one day there was going to be a ministry, there was going to be a calling, that God was going to have a use for us, whether we believed we were useful or not. And that same goes for each and every one of us sitting here today. God has a calling and a ministry for each and every person sitting here. Kristen, you may not realize it, but someday you're going to be preaching. I sensed that last night. You will be a preacher. Whether you like it or not, you can run all you want. God will get a hold of you. God has a mission, a purpose for each and every person sitting here tonight. And that main purpose, that main reason that we're sitting here is to win the lost. I don't get all dressed up in these monkey suits to put on a show or to look good. If I had my way, I'd be in jeans and a t-shirt. Now I can still minister in the jeans and a t-shirt. Don't get me wrong. It's not your outside that people need to be looking at, it's what's on the inside. It's how you live your everyday life that people are going to notice.
That's right.
We've been discussing this and talking and preaching about this since Thursday night. Your outside doesn't matter. I don't care what you look like on the outside. I care about your heart. I care about your soul. I care about getting you into the heaven's gates and getting you to quit splitting open hell's gates. God is an awesome God.
Yes, he is.
He doesn't fail.
That's right.